The World Cups are undoubtedly the largest sporting event on a football level. Every 4 years, the world is concentrated to support your selection. This year, the opportunity will be in Russia 2018, and we will explain step by step stadiums, group, and figures of each selection.
The 2018 World Cup will be held in Russia, being the most extensive country in the world, and its capital is Moscow. The World Championship will be held between Jan 14 and July 15, the first time that a country in Eastern Europe organized it. The World Cup election was held in Zurich, Switzerland on December 2nd, 2010.
And now, the stadium of the World Cup. These are the stadiums that will host the 64 matches of the World Cup. The Kaliningrad Stadium is located in the city Kaliningrad, with capacity for 35,000 people. The Stadium of Ekaterinburg is located in the city of the same name, with capacity for 35,050 people. The Stadium de Arena Mordavia is in the city of Saransk, with capacity for 44,500 people. The next stadium is the Arena Samara. This is located in the city of the same name, with capacity for 45,000 people. The first of the is the Spartan Stadium, which is located in the city of Moscow, capacity for 43,200 people. The Stadium Kazan Arena is located in the city of Kazan, has capacity for 43,700 people. The next stadium is the Arena Rostov, with capacity for 45,000 people. It is located in the city of Rostov. Nizhny Novgorod Stadium is located in the city Nizhny, with capacity for 45,000 people. The Arena Volgograd Stadium is located in the city of Volgograd, also known as Stalingrad, with capacity for 45,000. The Fish Stadium is in the city of Sochi, with 48,000 people capacity. The Stadium of St. Petersburg, with capacity close to 70,000 people. It is located in the city of St. Petersburg. The following is the Lunisky Stadium, which is also in the city of Moscow, in capacity for 18,000 souls.
Next, we will analyze group to group, favorite figures, and the main options to go to the second round. Let's go!
The Group A is the host group and consists of a European team, an Asian team, an African team, and South American team. The figure of the Russian team is Igor Akinfeev, player of CSKA of Russia. The figure of the Uruguay team is Luis Suarez, player of Barcelona of Spain. The figure of the Egypt is Mohamed Salah, player of Liverpool of England, and finally, the figure of the selection of Saudi Arabia is Yahya Al-Sheri, player of the Leganés of Spain. The favorite to go first to the second round is Uruguay because of their experience in the World Cups. Of the second team could be Russia for being the local or Egypt for the good present that this selection has. The Group B is composed of the two European teams, one Asian and one African teams. The figure and capital of the selection of Portugal is Cristiano Ronaldo, player of Real Madrid of Spain. The figure of the selection of Morocco is Mendy Benatia, player of the Juventus of Italy. The figure of Iran is Askam Dehagab, player of the Wolfsburg second of the 4th division of Germany, and finally the figure of the selection of Spain is Sergio Ramos, player of Real Madrid or Spain. The two favorite selections in the group are the two Europeans, ones for the great figure that each one has.
Group C. It is made up of two European teams, one Oceanic and one South American. The figure of the France team is Antoine Griezmann, player of the Athletic de Madrid of Spain. The figure of the selection of Peru is Jefferson La Foquita Farfán, player of the Lokomotiv of Moscow of Russia. The figure of the selection of Australia is Tim Cahill, player of the Millwall of the second division of England. And finally, the figure of the selection of Denmark is Christian Eriksen, player of Tottenham of England. The favorite team to first to the second round is France because of their experience in the World Cup and the great team they had for this World Cup. And the second team is between Peru and Denmark for the good hits they play.
It is consist of two European teams, one African and one South American. The figure of selection of Argentina is Lionel Messi, player of the Barcelona of Spain. The figure of the Nigerian national team is Obi Mikel, player of the Tianjin Tedan of China. The figure of Iceland is Aaron Gunnarsson, player of the Cardiff City Wallace. And finally, the figure of the Croatian national team is Ivan Rakitic, player of Barcelona of Spain. The two favorites to go the second round are Argentina for having one of the best players in the world and Croatia for the characteristics of the players.
Group E is composed of two European teams and selection of Central America and one of South America. The figure of the Brazil team is Neymar Jr., PSG of France. The figure of the Costa Rica team is Keylor Navas, Real Madrid player of Spain. The figure of Switzerland is Granit Xhaka, player of the Arsenal of England. And finally, the figure of the national team of Serbia is Branislav Ivanovic, player of Zenit St. Petersburg of Russia. The favorite selection to first to second round, and besides being the favorite to win the World Cup, is Brazil's football level, and the other favorite selection to go is Switzerland for its campaign in the World Cup qualifiers.
The Group F consists of two European teams, one Asian and one Central American. The figure of German national team is Mesut Ozil, Arsenal player of England. The figure of national team of Mexico is Javier Chicharito Hernandez, player of West Ham of England. The figure of Sweden is Emil Forsberg, player of Leipzig in Germany. And finally, the figure of Korea national team is Son Heung-min, is a Tottenham player from England. The two favorite selections for second round are Germany and Mexico for the experience they have in World Championship. G consists of two European teams, one Asian and one Central American. The figure of selection of Belgium is Eden Hazard, player Chelsea of England. The figure of selection of Panama is Roman Torres, player of Seattle Sounders of the United States. The figure of Tunisia is Youssef Maskani, player of Al Duai of Qatar. And last figure of England team is Harry Kane, Tottenham player from England. The two favorites to go to the second round are Belgium for the football and England for the experience they have in World Championship. H. It is made up of European team, an Asian team, an African team, and South American team. The figure of Polish national team is Robert Lewandowski, Germany Bayern Munich player. The figure of Japan national team is Keisuke Honda, Pachuca player from Mexico. The figure of Senegal is Sadio Mane, Liverpool player from England. And finally, the figure of Colombian team is Radamel Falcao Garcia, player of Monaco of France. The two favorite selections to go to the second round are Colombia, Beijing, and selection that is characterized by the good game, and Poland for the good hits that made for this World Cup.
In a dream final for all Colombians will be Brazil against Colombia, bringing us the first cup in the world.
Cuadrado, dejó Albarrotás para ver Aguilar, lo tiene Benito Aguilar, deja Albarrotás intentando con Jackson Martínez, vuelve a ver Aguilar, toca atrás para James, mete un rebote, ¡qué golazo! ¡Gol de Colombia! ¡Gol de